Hi, I'm Marcus, the program manager for Pro Camera on the Nokia Lumia 1020. The camera on the Lumia 1020 has a large fixed aperture lens on 2.2. This light-sensitive lens helps you take great pictures in auto mode. But in certain situations you might want to take manual control over the parameters. And today I'm going to show you how to take control over shutter speed and ISO. Shutter speed is how fast the shutter opens and closes. It helps you capture fast-moving objects, or it can create a sense of motion in your image. ISO is how sensitive the camera is to light. It can make a dark room look brighter. In a daylight situation, ISO 100 will give you vivid colors. When in a dark situation, you might need to increase the ISO to 800. I'm here in the shark tank in Helsinki where I'm going to take a few pictures. But it's quite a challenging environment because I'm not allowed to use the flash, even though it's quite dark, and the fish are moving. So that provides an excellent opportunity to use the manual controls of Pro Camera. I've turned the flash off and I've set the focus to manual. Shutter speed and ISO are still in auto, and because it's quite dark, this will give me quite long exposure times, which will cause motion blur when the fish are moving. So I'm going to go ahead and take control of the shutter speed by pressing here on the dashboard. The shutter speed goes from 1 through 16,000 up to 4 seconds. And as you see, when I'm moving the shutter speed here, I get continuously indicator help here. They tell me what ISO I will get. So for example, if I go up to 1 second exposure time, I will get a very low ISO, like 100. And if I go for a very fast shutter speed, like 1 to 1000, I'm getting ISO 4000 here. And you also get warnings in the indicators, like those red lines underneath the ISO tells you that the ISO 4000 is actually going to introduce some noise to your picture. And the same goes for the shutter speed. You get the warning here when you're above half a second, which means that you need to hold your camera very steady and it will potentially introduce some motion blur. And as you pay more and more attention to these parameters, you will learn more about photography and become a better photographer. And in this kind of movement that we have here with the fish, I'm going to go down to 1 through 50, and that should be good for this kind of movement. And I will also actually limit the ISO to 1600. That still gives me a red line, a warning, but I'm still gonna give it a try. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a few pictures and experiment a bit with my settings. See if I can get a good shot of the shark. It's been a great day at the aquarium. Here's my photo. This is my sharp shark.